Hey guys, Domestic Ginger here. Today I'm going to be flushing out the drain in my pool because something is stuck in the line. I think it's dried leaves or something. It was pretty much my fault. During the winter, I drained my pool to underneath that little circle thing right there. I can't remember what it's called, like a water outtake, I guess. And I tried to get the waters out of the lines because in the winter I didn't want the pipes to freeze and end up cracking, because that would cost way more than having the lines flushed out. I don't know how much that costs, but I got this little guy for like $11 and change at Lowe's. I got the medium drain. It's a rubber bladder. And see, what's happening over here is no water is getting into there. We had it working for a little bit, but then my husband turned it off. And now it, like when I turn it back on, only some bubbles coming out of that little one right there. And nothing's coming out of the one underneath the stairs over there. Now, the reason why I drained it so the pipes wouldn't freeze is because my saltwater cell right there, they're about $600–700 to replace. And the year prior, I left it on there, and through the winter, you know, there was water in there, and it cracked and it busted. Thankfully, it was under warranty, so I got it replaced. But, let's go ahead and try to use this guy. So first, oh, that's Jax. That's my little dude. He just turned 9 months the other day. So, okay, so you got your hose right there. As tight as you can get it. Okay, so you're gonna take, that was the stuff in my pocket. You take this out, and now if it has 2 holes like mine, I'm gonna put this in front of the camera here, and you're gonna stick it in the back hole and push it in as far as you can. Alright, that's as far as she'll go. So what's going to happen is when I turn the water on, that bladder is going to expand, blocking all water from coming out this way, and then all the water from the hose is going to go through and pulsate hard bursts of water to try to blow out whatever's stuck in there. Like I said, it's probably leaves. It could take anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes, depending on the size of the blockage. It could take up to 10–15 minutes, but we're gonna see how long it goes here. Alright, so let's go turn the water on. Alright, I need to change this thing out, but for now, yeah, that's what happens. And whatever is in there in the line might pop out into this area. I'm gonna take that off real quick. Okay. It's working. I took the lid off. Jax. I hear air bubbles. Let's go see how the other end is doing. Well, I see some slight bubbles leaking through. I don't really think that's a huge deal. But we're going to leave this running for a little while and see how that goes. Okay, so it's been in there for a good little while, maybe about 15 minutes. And as you see, nothing's really come out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the water. We're going to take our little buddy out. As we can put it in here. Not really sure exactly how it's going to work because it's got two lines. And you know what? I was never told which one does what. So we're going to try slowly putting that on, see what that does. Alright, slowly turn it on. It's got two ways that it can go, so I think what I need to do is try to put it in there at an angle this way and see how that works, and then if that doesn't work, do it that way. Shoot, when it's starting to rain too. Because when my husband had got it to work, he said he stuck a broom or something down there and something got unclogged and it was able to work for, you know, work. But once he turned it off, it stopped doing it. Oh, great. It's raining. All right, I'm going to turn this off and let that go. Okay, so I took the bladder out of that white pipe here and decided that before I try to stick it down the sides, I was just going to go ahead and just test it out and see if it works. I don't know why it's making like a weird noise. This is freaking brand new. I think I got this one last summer. So, I don't know. It took a good 30 seconds of some air popping out. And finally, water's going up in here. And as you can see, that one's working, and that one's working. Now my pool guy, he kind of put them on a little bit weird. So I'm going to eventually have to turn this off and get in the pool and fix these when I feel like getting in. But yeah, that rubber bladder was in there for about 15 minutes and it pretty much, and then I'm gonna say pretty much cleared it up, but I guarantee if I stop it again, it's gonna do it again, and I'm probably gonna have to put that bladder in. So, but we'll see, because the next time I stop it, because I'm gonna have to backwash it soon, but I'm gonna let this roll overnight and then see if there's some crud in there, which there's probably gonna be some. Alrighty, well, that's how you use a rubber bladder on your pool. Now, if you need to, it's right there. If you need to, it's good for working on tubs, toilets, sinks, Although you might need a small one for the tub and the sink. But I think if you got a clogged toilet, get one of these, hook up a hose, and push it through there. I've seen some really good videos of some like hand towels being clogged in, and that just like pushed it out. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it helps you. And I mean, if your setup is different than mine, then you're gonna have to figure out how to do it your way, because I see some people have some on-off knobs at the joint areas, which I don't, except for right there. I don't know where they go, and I don't know what they do, so I don't touch those. Anyway, this is the Domestic Ginger. Have a good one.